Hey guys, welcome back. We got another one for you. We're trying different formats, so tell us what you think in the comments. Always appreciate it. Got an update on some AI stuff, of course, because that's been our thing that we've been doing a lot lately. So we're going to get into it. Most AI tools improve when their developers update them. Claude just got the ability to improve itself while you sleep. Anthropic just dropped a feature called Dreaming, and it's currently in research preview for Claude Agent Platform. The idea is exactly what it sounds like. Claude agents can now run refinement cycles when they're not actively working, analyzing their own outputs, identifying patterns in what works and what didn't, and adjusting their internal behavior. This is no small update. If this works the way Anthropic says it does, it changes the fundamental economics of building with AI agents. And today, I'm breaking down exactly what it is, what it can actually do right now, and whether you should care. Hey everyone, welcome back to Centennial Arts. Before we get into this, hit subscribe and ring that bell if you haven't already. We cover tools and AI developments like this every single week. All right, let's go. First, let's cut through the marketing language and explain what's actually happening here. In traditional software, a tool does exactly what you programmed it to do. Every time, that's it. It doesn't get better at the task unless a developer rewrites the code. In most AI deployments today, it's actually not that different. You deploy an agent, it runs tasks, and it gives you outputs. But it doesn't learn from those outputs between sessions. Every run starts fresh. The Dreaming feature changes this for Claude agents by introducing what Anthropic is calling offline refinement cycles. When an agent isn't actively processing a task, it can enter a low compute mode where it reviews its recent work, looks at which outputs are accepted, edited, or rejected, and uses that signal to adjust its approach going forward. Think of it like this. Imagine you hired a contractor. Most AI agents are like contractors who show up every day with zero memory of the previous day. You have to re-explain everything, reset context, recorrect same mistakes. The Dreaming feature is what makes it possible for the contractor to actually learn the job over time. Now, important caveat. This is in research preview. It's not fully available to all users yet, and Anthropic has been careful not to overpromise on exactly how much improvement you'll see in practice. But the early signals are interesting enough to pay attention. Here's where the Dreaming feature gets a lot more interesting when you layer in the rest of what Anthropic announced this week. They launched 10 pre-built agent templates specifically for financial services, pitch book builders, KYC compliance screeners, month-end accounting closures. These agents are being shipped as plugins inside Claude Cowork and Claude Code. Now think about what Dreaming means in that context. A compliance screening agent that processes hundreds of files a day has an enormous amount of signal to work with. Which flags were real? Which were false positives? Which summaries did the analyst accept without edits? Over time, a Dreaming-enabled agent should get dramatically better at that specific workflow without anyone having to retrain a model from scratch. For any business deploying Claude agents for repetitive, structured work, the long-term cost economics here are genuinely significant. You're not just running intelligent, you're building something that compounds. Anthropic is building not just the best model on day one, but agents that get measurably better the longer you run them in your specific workflow. That's incredibly hard to replicate. So what can you actually do with this right now? The Dreaming feature is in research preview, which means access is limited. But here's how to position yourself to use it when it opens up. First, if you're building any kind of agent workflow, content repurposing, email drafting, research pipelining, client reporting, start logging the outputs now. Building a feedback loop, even a manual one. When you rate an output as good or bad, the signal is exactly what a Dreaming cycle would eventually use automatically. Second, Anthropic's financial agent templates that launched this week are publicly accessible as cookbooks via the Claude API. Even if your business isn't financial, the patterns in those templates, how they handle structured data, how they break down multiple step workflows are worth studying. Third, if you're using Opus Clip, Descript, or any video production tool that has an AI layer agent, Watch for Anthropic's integration specifically. The combination of dreaming plus a long-running creative workflow is where the feature is going to show its value fastest for content creators. So let's zoom out for a second, because I was thinking there was a bigger question sitting underneath this all. When AI agents can refine their own behavior, where does human oversight fit in? Anthropic is very explicit that dreaming doesn't mean autonomous retraining. The base model isn't changing. What's changing is the agent's learned preferences within a constrained behavioral space. Think of it like muscle memory, not brain surgery. Even with those guardrails, this is a meaningful shift. The agent you deploy in 6 months won't behave the same as the one you deploy today. Not because you changed them, but because they changed themselves through experience. That's either exciting or terrifying depending on your risk tolerance. My read is that for most small business workflows it's exciting, with the caveat that you should be auditing agent output regularly, especially in the early months. Don't just set it and forget it. Set it, watch it, and document what you notice. The documentation will be incredibly useful when dreaming is fully out for research preview and you want to dial in that behavior. Here's a summary. Claude's dreaming feature is in research preview right now, but is pointing towards a future where AI agents don't just do the work, they get better at the work the longer they run. The financial services agent templates are available now via the Claude API and are worth exploring even if you're not in finance. And the businesses that build structured feedback loops into their agent workflows today are going to have a real advantage when this technology matures. If you want to go deeper on building Claude agent pipelines, the Anthropic Cookbook docs are linked below. And if this kind of content interests you, hit subscribe, we cover it weekly. So what do you think about AI that refines itself? Smart feature or one step too far? Drop it in the comments and we'll give them a read. See you on the next one.